Hello everyone, I'm lifestyle expert Merilee Kern, welcoming you to another exciting episode of Savvy Living, where it's all about amazing guests, gifts, gets, and getaways. As a consumer trends expert, I scour the marketplace for life-enhancing brands and solutions and experiences. Plus, we connect with experts who can enrich our daily lives. In fact, today we'll be connecting with a number of guests who'll help us out from the kitchen to the bedroom, getting a better night's sleep, that is. Plus, we'll be connecting with an innovative entrepreneur who's up to some pretty cool things. And as always, I'll spotlight some hot product picks, not only perfect for holiday gifting, but also a self-care tech advancement that can help improve the lives of so many of you out there. So it's a ton to get to today, as usual. So let's get this show on the road. So my first guest joining us remotely is Peter Wheatfald, the Senior Vice President of Sales and Marketing at Sharp Electronics Marketing Company of America. Peter's in a unique position because he oversees sales and brand marketing for both Sharp USA's home and commercial appliance businesses. As one of the leaders in his field, Peter's helped Sharp Home Electronics further its commitment to health, wellness, and simply better living. And on that front, Peter's joining us today to tell us about how Sharp is making Thanksgiving and the holidays simply better living. He's even going to tell us how to steam things up this season. Hello, Peter. Welcome to Savvy Living. And first, as I mentioned, Sharp's tagline, Simply Better Living, is all about being original. So can you share with us what that means for consumers and how it makes the brand more innovative?
Merilee, I love that question. I found out that nobody wants a good life. Everyone wants a great life. And what's better than a great life? A better life. So Simply Better Living is all about having simplicity in your life, having something that's better than it was yesterday, which is what we all strive for, and all about healthier living. So when you think of Simply Better Living, we've developed products with our engineers from Sharp, and we've said to them, make it simple to use, make it better than anything else out there in the marketplace. In fact, make it revolutionary, and then finally, we all want to have a healthier lifestyle. So that's what Simply Better Living is all about across all of our products, whether it's PCI, plasma cluster air purification products to allow you to breathe fresh air, or it's our microwave ovens on the countertop and built-in microwave ovens. Or today, Merilee, I'd really like to introduce you to Sharp's 485-degree superheated countertop oven that will absolutely revolutionize people's better living and healthier living.
Yes, I've actually heard the buzz about Sharp's superheated steam countertop oven for its ease of use. So what can you tell us about that?
Merilee, this oven is so easy to use under the umbrella of Simply Better Living. And guess what? 5 easy settings: toast, warm, pizza, bake, reheat, and broil. It's all there, simple dial change, and you're ready to go.
Wow, I love all of those cooking modes. Just a simple dial change to cook so many different things. So can you give us a quick overview of how the oven operates, making it such a useful appliance during the holidays?
Well, first of all, no one loves this oven as much as I do. This is my baby. Mwah! This is Sharp's countertop 485-degree superheated oven, and the benefits of this product are literally uncanny. It's revolutionary. Hey, let's start with this. It's instant on, no defrost, no preheat. Take all your products that you brought from the supermarket that are in the freezer, take them out. You don't have to wait to preheat an oven. You just take it out, you place it in, and you're ready to go. That's time savings, which is simply better living. Number 2, guess what? Water. You actually cook with water. Tap water, you put it in, and the water actually boils itself and can bring up the steam up to 485 degrees superheated, which browns your food on the outside, keeps it moist on the inside. It caramelizes sugar. It actually browns proteins. It's unbelievable. Most importantly, it's so delicious, Merilee, you wouldn't even believe it. Another big benefit of this product is what we call sheet pan cooking. Imagine, this pan is 40% larger than a toaster oven. You can cook your salmon, your asparagus, your string beans, your potatoes, everything in one tray. Imagine how wonderful that is for your family. That's about better living for your family because you can get a whole meal done so much quicker. And by the way, talk about cleaning the product. Imagine if we cooked this all in separate pots. You'd be cleaning 5 separate pots. You'd be cleaning your oven. This is very fast. Everything is cooked all together as once, and it's great. And then finally, it's so simple to use. There's 5 simple settings, and they are toast, pizza, reheat, bake, and broil. And very, very simple to use, which means you're going to have more time back, less time actually cleaning, more time for your family, and the best part is you're going to be able to cook with water, which is so healthy for you, all the way up to 485 degrees super steam. Mwah!
Okay, now I get why this product's been such a hit with busy families. And I've also heard the expression about eating more water. So what exactly does that mean?
Merilee, that's a wonderful question. And in reality, let's step back for a second. We should all drink more water. Anyone say we shouldn't drink more water? We all agree how water is so healthy for us. In fact, our bodies are somewhere between 60 to 70% water. So the point is, this device is fueled by water. You need to be fueled by water. And when you combine the power of this revolutionary product and water, now you have something special. Now you're going to have a healthier lifestyle as you drink more water and eat more water to make sure that your life is healthy and strong all the time.
Much is said about revolutionizing home kitchens for modern families. In what specific ways does this oven benefit and even de-stress family life?
Well, I think family life's interesting for me. I don't know about everyone else, but I'm on the go all the time. My wife's on the go all the time. My whole family's on the go. So if I can save time and give back time to my family because we can cook this quickly in the Sharp superheated steam oven, that's great. Number 2, I don't have to turn on the big giant oven in the kitchen and wait 15, 20 minutes to preheat to 485. Again, take it out and go right away. And the sheet pan cooking allows us to cook everything. We don't need a pot for asparagus, a pot for string beans, a pot for the salmon, a pot for this and that. You put it all on the tray and you're ready to go. My wife absolutely loves it. The food is so delicious, brown on the outside, moist on the inside. It really, really enhances your family life.
Thanks so much, Peter, for sharing with us today the gift of simply better living. And if you at home want more information on Sharp Electronics and its innovative superheated steam oven, visit sharpusa.com and sbl.sharpusa.com for mindful recipes. Next, I want to mention Limonera's Take a Healthy Stand campaign, offering tasty ways to incorporate lemons into everyday menus. Here's their lemon apple chia muffins recipe, perfect for the holidays. Find more delicious lemon recipes, tips, gifts, and more at limonera.com. Yum! How good do those look? All right, everyone, we're going to take a quick break. And on the other side, I have some really great gifts and gets for you, so don't go away.
Tessa won over $5,000 for losing 87 pounds. Christian won over $2,000 for losing 64 pounds. Bet on Healthy Wage and win up to $10,000. Choose your weight loss goal and Healthy Wage calculates your real cash prize. Featured on Good Morning America and The Today Show, the average winner gets $1,245.
I put my numbers in there and found that I could win over $1,900 for losing 50 pounds.
Make a healthy wager today and win up to $10,000.
Enjoy the luxury of improved hearing from major manufacturers like Phonak, Signia, Widex, Starkey, Oticon, Resound, Unitron, Rexton, and others. Discount Hearing Aids of America.com provides face-to-face professional care nationwide from audiologists and hearing aid professionals at prices from 25 to 40% below average retail. Contact us via our website and we'll refer you to a participating hearing professional in your area. Remember, a hearing loss is more obvious than a hearing aid.
Feeling lucky? Then visit @LuxListReviews on Instagram for your chance to win $250 worth of swag from FiercelyFemme.com. Their exclusive collection of dresses, tees, leggings, skirts, hoodies, and vibrant home decor promotes women's rights and female empowerment through wearable art and design. Items are available for both women and men and all feature vibrant, unique, and memorable hand-painted illustrations. Just visit @LuxListReviews on Instagram for easy entry details on this $250 giveaway.
and welcome back to Savvy Living, where in addition to featuring insightful guests, I just love telling you about helpful brands and companies that can make our lives easier or just better. So first, for all you influencers out there or marketers looking for an easy way to engage with influencers, I want to tell you about the Glambassador influencer marketing platform. They help connect businesses with social media and even television influencers who help promote products and services. Glambassador has over 20,000 brands on board and more than 60,000 registered influencers of all types, including celebrities, journalists, socialites, entertainers, YouTubers, Instagrammers, bloggers, fashionistas, and the list goes on. Glambassador makes it easy for businesses and influencers to connect and collaborate on campaigns. Brands such as Canon, Virgin Mobile, and Levi's have used the platform for influencer marketing. And although they're called Glambassador, it definitely isn't just about fashion and beauty. From family, interior design, and entrepreneurship to pets, technology, cars, and video games, there's definitely suitable influencers to help take any brand to the next level. Check it out at glambassador.co. And speaking of influencers, next we'll be connecting with 8-time Emmy winner Scott the Piano Guy Houston. He's joining us remotely to tell us about his Piano in a Flash online method for adults and seniors, which uses popular music, physical songbooks, and individual feedback to help students achieve their lifelong dream of playing the piano. For the holidays, Scott's promoting his Beginner's Bundle courses and is here to tell us all about it. Hello, Scott. Welcome to Savvy Living.
How are you? I appreciate you having me on.
Okay, Scott, you're clearly on a mission to help more people learn how to play the piano. Why does this mean so much to you?
I've been doing this for 20 plus years, probably zeroing in on 25 now, but I started, and I've been in the music industry for a long, long time, not only playing, but I was actually in the music publishing business, and we published a piano method, and sadly, I was front row and center for seeing kind of how not successful that usually is, and particularly for teaching children, and even more so for teaching adults. And after a long time of doing that, I kind of felt like I wanted to go back to the drawing board and say, look, I think the answer is that most people really don't want to go out and do this for a living. So why should we try to teach them as though they're going to go out and be classical pianists or go out and be concert pianists for a living? When the reality is that everyone just wants to sit down behind this big piece of furniture they've been dusting for 20 years and play some tunes, whether that's holiday tunes or, a happy birthday for a family member once a year, or just tunes that they know and love. And so I really went down this kind of laser focused track toward developing an approach to teaching people just that.
Knowing you've created so much joy in these households has to be a great feeling. So what about age, though? Can you ever be too old to learn how to play the piano?
Well, I don't think so, Merilee. First of all, I teach strictly adults, so I'm kind of an odd bird in that way. I do not have any children that are, going through my online method. But because of that, I was able to focus on exactly that adult student, which is a really different animal. And I think it's one of the reasons that our online method works so well, because frankly, a lot of adults are not going to get in the car and go down the street to the local piano teacher once a week to show up and take a lesson they may or may not be ready for, or may or may not want to embarrass themselves in front of somebody for. And in this case, it's really 24/7, completely at the student's direction and desire of when they want to move on and how quickly they want to move on. And I just think it's kind of a better fit for an adult student. And the reality is we have students in their 80s and 90s quite regularly, but clearly we are focused on adults, and we have a ton of people that are either recently retired or getting ready to retire that say, my entire life I've wanted to sit down and play a tune on a piano, and can you finally help me knock this off my bucket list?
You just mentioned many, but can you tell us more about why students like Piano in a Flash so much?
I think first of all, it's because they can taste how good it tastes really quickly. I mean, I'm talking about getting people playing tunes in days and weeks, not months and years. Now, I'm not trying to be, like I have a magic wand in some way, because frankly, I just don't need one. the deal is that I do not teach any classical piano. And alternatively, I teach all non-classical styles. And what that deals with is not having to be a great notation reader, and instead learning to play through using what's called chord symbols. And basically, it's kind of like the way guitar players play, but it's the way pro piano players play. And so I teach the way pros play, and it's just a phenomenally less tall mountain to climb at the beginning.
So with the holidays coming up, I really think Piano in a Flash would be a great gift idea. What are your thoughts on gifting something like this?
Man, what a great gift to give someone, the gift of music. To say, look, for the rest of your life, you're going to be able to sit down and just enjoy the kind of the human nature beauty of being a music maker.
Well, it's a well-conceived approach that's certainly enriching the lives of so many with music. Thanks so much for joining us today on Savvy Living.
Appreciate the time to explain it all.
And to see my full interview with Scott, just go to savvyliving.tv. And to learn more about Scott's innovative teaching method, be sure to visit pianoinaflash.com/savvyliving. And since we're talking about amazing online companies, I'm super excited to tell you about Dijo pocket knives, which you can customize using a simple online tool. Tattoo the blade with imagery that's close to your heart. There's many design options, and also personalize the blade finish, handle type, and color. Then engrave it with up to 35 characters, a monogram, full name, date, or quote, even coordinated sets for couples, families, and friends. They're ultralight and easy to carry and use. Customize yours at dijo.com. And speaking of fun online shopping, you've just got to check out bigfeetpjs.com, offering onesie pajamas for the whole family. Matching pajamas are fun for those family photo memories, and the footy, hoodie, and butt flap PJs are a unique gift for that person who's hard to shop for. Unique, nostalgic, whimsical, and practical, bigfeetpjs.com carries it all. Christmas pajamas, humorous onesies, comfy loungewear, or matching onesies for couples and the whole family, even the dog and cat. Find your favorite design at bigfeetpjs.com. So these are all some great gift ideas to keep in mind for the holidays or any occasion, really. All right, on the other side of this short break, I have some health and wellness solutions to tell you about, so stay tuned.
The Sharp Induction Cooktop is a powerful, beautiful addition to your dream kitchen. There is a kitchen timer and even a power boost for those times when you just need that pasta water to boil. The Simmer Enhancer option provides low, consistent cooking performance for your most delicate soups and sauces. Heat is generated directly into the cookware itself, so there is less wasted energy to heat up your kitchen. And without an open flame or radiant coils, spills and splatters are less likely to burn and a breeze to clean up. The 30-inch induction cooktop has advanced safety features. All of the cooktop controls can be locked down. Cookware must be present for a cooking zone to turn on, so you won't accidentally turn it on or leave it on after you remove the pan. Powerful and efficient, fast and flexible, the beautiful Sharp 30-inch induction cooktop is certainly simply better living.
Hello and welcome back to Savvy Living, where we not only connect with celebrities and experts and reveal innovative gift ideas, we also explore wellness solutions that can make your lives happier as well as those you love. And today I have some really fantastic finds for you. And first, on the wellness and self-care front, I want to talk about your hair. Thick and healthy hair is a sign of youth and vitality, but unfortunately, hair loss happens, and a once thick head of hair can become thinner. Just like wrinkles, it's a normal part of the aging process and can also be caused by genetics and changes in hormones. When it happens, it can negatively affect self-esteem and make you look older than you actually are or feel. But the good news is there's something you can do about it. Specifically, the HairMax Laser Band 82, a leading-edge medical device that reverses hair thinning and stimulates new hair growth with laser light. In fact, in clinical studies, it averaged an increase in hair count of 129 additional new hairs per square inch. That's thousands of new hairs. Also check out the HairMax 272 PowerFlex Laser Cap, which is also engineered to maximize hair growth. Both devices work through the process of photobiostimulation using safe, nourishing, low-level laser light energy to stimulate hair follicles to grow fuller, denser hair. HairMax devices are FDA cleared and proven effective in 7 clinical studies with an over 93% success rate. HairMax treatments are easy to use, safe, and fast, and you only need to use them 3 days a week. Pair the laser treatments with density bioactive hair therapy. Using liposome technology, the formulas deliver highly active ingredients where hair loss starts, at the root. You can learn more about HairMax and the science of hair growth at hairmax.com, where you can take advantage of great holiday offers. So next I want to turn attentions to sleep-related wellness and the issue of sleep apnea specifically, which, get this, reportedly affects as many as 25 million adults in the U.S. So joining us now remotely is expert Stuart Hetherington, who's founder and CEO of GleepSleep.com. He's here to tell us about the Dreamport Sleep Solution, a new innovation for the treatment of sleep apnea. Hello, Stuart, and welcome to Savvy Living.
Thanks for having me on today.
So first, Stuart, can you give us a brief description of the sleep apnea condition and the dangers associated with it?
Absolutely. Sleep apnea is a condition where patients routinely stop breathing during the night, during their sleep. This can be caused from a lot of anatomical issues, both with the tongue, tonsils, adenoids, a lot of the tissue in between this area and the throat, the bottom of the throat. And this will happen from for a period of 10 seconds on upward greater than a minute. And this can happen more than 100 times or several hundred times during the night. So you have many different types of sleep apnea, mild, moderate, and severe. The more severe it is, the worse the condition is. And this can lead to higher risk of heart attack and stroke. It also leads to diabetes, hypertension or high blood pressure. So there's a lot of significant impacts that it has on the body.
So everyone wants to know, of course, how can sleep apnea be treated?
There's a lot of opportunities out there, but the gold standard is CPAP, which stands for continuous positive airway pressure. And what CPAP does is the patient wears a mask, generally over their nose or up in their nostrils, or over their nose and their mouth. And what you do is you push in room temperature air through this mask that has silicone that creates a seal around your skin and on your face, and then that is held in place with headgear. The issue with a lot of the masks that are on the market is that they leak. The headgears either become too loose, or the silicone that forms the seal around the patient's face isn't adequately sized for the patient, or as they're moving around in the bed, the mask comes loose, and then that causes sleep fragmentation and a lack of the right pressure to keep the airway splinted open at night.
I understand that mask comfort can be quite an issue. So how is your Dreamport solution different?
What's different about the Dreamport is that we have removed all of the headgear completely from the CPAP interface. So there is, we use adhesive. It's a hypoallergenic surgical foam that 3M makes. It's been around for more than a decade. And so it's 2 adhesive strips that just undermount the nose, slightly into the cheek area. Nothing actually penetrates into the nostrils. And because we've removed the headgear, you remove the opportunity for the patient to be able to over tighten headgear, because masks routinely do get to where they do cause a leak. You can't over tighten it and cause what would be termed as bridge breakdown, where the bridge of the nose will crack open. There's no chafing on the skin, where you might over tighten and it's pulling on the tip of the nose and causing the tip of the nose to feel like it's on fire. And we significantly reduce claustrophobia because we are the smallest and lightest interface in the world.
So clearly the lack of headgear is a major benefit, but what else makes the Dreamport Sleep Solution such an important innovation?
The upside to the Dreamport is because we don't have headgear. When the patient has the capability to turn on their side, the pillow doesn't bump and it doesn't obstruct the headgear or move it out of the way. That way the patient can sleep more comfortably on their side. The mask doesn't leak, and that doesn't fragment their sleep. So what that just leads to better outcomes and more sleep consolidation, and you're just going to have more compliant patients on CPAP therapy when they're not getting woken up by the mask itself.
How exciting that time must have been for you, and kudos, since the resulting invention is surely helping so many. And on that note, what's the price point for the Dreamport?
The product is fully covered by Medicare. We were cleared for FDA back in March of last year, and then in June, Medicare provided us reimbursement codes for the product. So it's fully covered by insurance. So it's no different in price than any other nasal mask or nasal pillow mask that is in the market. However, if you don't have insurance and you're wanting to use cash or paying out of pocket, or you have a health savings account card with like a credit card that you're able to use, you can find it online at many cash retailers for $84 for the actual interface, and then the ongoing resupply component that you use every night that you tape on underneath your nose. Those are less than $2 a day. In many cases, you can find them less than $1.85 a day. So much cheaper than a cup of coffee. So if you can get a good night of sleep, you're gonna find it beneficial. So it's right in line with like disposable contact lenses.
Great information, Stuart. Thanks so much for joining us today on Savvy Living.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And you can watch my full interview with Stuart online at savvyliving.tv. And those interested can order their own Bleep Dreamport sleep solution online at bleepsleep.com and find them on Facebook at Bleep Sleep. Holy mackerel, we covered a lot of ground in today's show. So many informative guests and, of course, some killer gifts and gets. All right, everyone, that's it for this episode of Savvy Living. If you missed any part of today's show, just go to savvyliving.tv. And you can also connect with me in social media on Facebook at The Lux List, Instagram at Lux List Reviews, and Twitter at Lux List Editor. See you again soon, and until next time, stay fabulous. Proceeding was a sponsored program sponsored by The Lux List. Promotional consideration is paid for by some or all of the following.